Hi, welcome to the program today. I'm delighted to have Dr. Phil Mills with us. And Dr. Mills, you're a dermatologist.
I am.
Just recently become a dermatologist.
That's correct.
And you were a doctor of physical medicine for a time, which is when we worked together. But today we want to talk about something very practical, about hand washing. Is it important? We see all the signs, we see them all over the place. My wife tells me when I come home, she's there with a little bottle of stuff for me to wash my hands. How important is hand washing? And yeah.
Hand washing is very important for several reasons. First of all, with contact irritations, you can touch something and then bring it up to your eye and get irritated with the eye if you have a particular allergy. Also, the most common way to spread colds besides just through the air and breathing it in is from the hands. Person will cough, get germs on their hands, touch something, you touch what they touched, and then it is spread in that way.
Well, someone told me that like the sink in a bathroom is the dirtiest place ever.
Well, if it all depends whether my wife is the one that is washing.
Okay. So you need to wash your hands how often a day?
Every time you're exposed to something that would bring germs on your hands. And so it really depends on what sort of job you're doing. Mm-hmm. In medicine, I'm contacting with people all the time. I'm touching them, touching their skin, so obviously I wash my hands after every patient encounter. Now, it's important to wash the hands and get all of the problem off of the hands. Mm-hmm. And the most important part of hand washing is not the soap, it's the running water.
Has to be running water.
That's preferable. There are some things that kill germs in hospitals and can be used, but better than that is washing in water. And you want to wash the entire hand.
So you want inside.
It under water. So you're putting the hand together, the palms. Mm-hmm. You get the back of the hand between the fingers.
All right.
Back of the hand on the other side. You get every finger.
What about under the nails?
And you also get the nails by scrubbing. Mm-hmm. Now, one of the things that I'm reminded of every time I see a patient and every time I wash my hands, mm-hmm.
Before
a priest would go into the sanctuary, mm-hmm. they would have to go to the laver, they would wash their hands and their feet.
Before they went in.
Before they went in. And as a physician, or other people who are healthcare providers, they are in effect going to be working on the sanctuary of the human body. And so I always not only wash my hands, but I pray that God will remind me that the work that I am doing is sacred. And so I not only want to wash my hands before I touch a person, but I also want to be remembering that I'm working on God's temple. Your body is the temple of God.
Well, you know, we have about a minute left. What about these antibacterial lotions and different things if you don't have running water?
They are not as good, but they do work, and hospitals use them. We sometimes use them. Some of the problems include, again, allergies. People with allergies can have a problem.
To that.
Yes.
But the best thing then is running water, fully washing everything under the nails and between every possible exposure to something that might get you sick. So if I'm shaking hands at church, I should wash my hands after that.
That is correct.
And then moms should wash the kids' hands, not trust them to wash their own hands?
That's very probably true depending on their age.
Good. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Mills, for being with us. And I got to hand it to you. This was very helpful. And I hope that the people that are listening kind of take this to heart. It's really one of the best ways to prevent disease. Would you say that's true?
That is correct.
So the essential thing then is make sure and wash between every potential exposure. Make sure and wash in running water. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold, but make sure it's running water. Get under the nails in all the areas And that's a good summary. And if you want more information on this subject, go to NEWSTART.com, and you can have a summary of this and even some more information. Thanks for joining us.